Welcome to Clutch 9 Football, powered by Betway, the home of proper football chats. I'm Glenn Murray, alongside me is Ginger Collins, and today we have a former teammate of both of ours, Bobby Zamora. How are you, Bobby?
I didn't play with you.
Oh, we didn't play together.
Although we're so close, I know. I was thinking,
I tell you what, it's hell of a start.
That's a good start.
Well, your stats are great, you two. So, Ginger, all right. Muzzy, you got any outfit?
I love how he paused.
I know I was thinking.
Did we play together?
Yeah, and I felt like we were very close, weren't we?
We were like that. We were just passing the batten, to be honest.
Yeah. One worldy striker out for another one in by the scene.
Felt like we played.
Yeah,
together.
it did.
Did you leave the summer that I joined?
No, I don't think so. I think there's one season. Okay. I think, yeah. So.
Oh well, now we've rectified that.
Yes.
How's things now, Bobby?
yes, sweet, mate. Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good, mate.
What are you busy with?
Fingers in a few pies, mate. I'm obviously down at Brighton a couple of days a week, which is nice. Run a company as well, or part of a company which is called Football Skates, which, to be fair, both of you have taken part in the past.
Top company.
Which is great fun, exciting, and nice to do something outside of professional football. When you come out of that bubble of your routine day in, day out, to try and do something different is nice, exciting, and always something you're always learning. So yeah, it's fun.
Did you think about that when you was playing, Bob? Was you always going to go into something or coaching or?
No,
I don't think I remember speaking to you. I don't think it was ever going to be coaching.
No, not management. Still now, management is not something that I would really want to do, to be honest. That part of it is just crazy. Owners and fans and media and players and agents. It's like players like you. Just headaches.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard. To be fair, the role that I sort of am playing at the minute is just great for me. I almost get a buzz in a selfish way, and I've said it before. In a selfish way, it's me being back at the training ground. That was one of the best parts for us. Now springtime's coming, the pitches are going to start to turn unreal. The balls are class, the sun's out. Just being in that environment, not necessarily joining in and playing and kicking the ball, but just being there and in that environment, and something to look forward to on the weekend in terms of, right, can the guy score a couple of goals, or do you know what I mean? So that's really, really nice for me, and that gives me a little buzz.
Did you miss it while you were out?
Not for the first couple of years. I didn't. Just when you do it for 20 years, it's day in, day out. You know what it's like, and just to be able to switch off. I mean, my first Christmas I was away, New Year's away. Just enjoying those parts. But after a little while, you think, to be honest, the realisation that I'd never walk out at Anfield again, or you'd never walk out at Old Trafford. Those are the parts that I look back and I think, oh mate, they were special. And when you're in the moment, when you're there, it's just normal, isn't it? It's just the first time you go to all of those grounds, it's like, oh, brilliant. I've seen it on TV, I've been there, and then you don't get that opportunity anymore, and it's just taken like that, and the penny doesn't drop.
Did you miss it when you finished?
No, I didn't miss it, but what Bobby said there, because I was older and it probably took me longer to get there, that last couple of seasons I would just take a moment in a full house before kick-off and just kind of try and soak as much of it in as I could, because I was at an age where I was a bit more appreciative, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's weird because you go from doing it to that doors closed and there's no entry ever anymore.
No chance of coming back, is there? There's no chance of, donning the boots and playing another Premier League game.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Strange old time.
What about you?
I think the way I left West Ham sort of made me miss it a little bit, because I thought I could still play at West Ham. So I sort of missed it with that. But then as soon as I made the decision I was done, I still really don't miss it now. I don't think back to the games or anything like that. I probably missed going into our dressing room, say 2007. That when you get a good
was that as far as dressing room is concerned, best one.
Well, before that, 2005 when me and Gabs first came, probably that dressing room.
Is that the best one?
Certainly up there. I've been very, very fortunate with the dressing rooms, but that was brilliant. A lot of.
You've been fortunate because you were probably the funniest one in all of them. That's why.
Yeah, I started all off.
That's right. Oh, mate, it's unreal.
No, it was a very special, young. Sort of British, a majority of them were young British lads, or play a game on a Saturday night, and we'd all be in TGIs in Leicester Square or do you know what I mean? Fish bowls, yeah, jeez. And then
It was unreal.
Really good.
Like you say, young lads, new to the Premier League, wanted to prove that we were good enough to
all
be
on
there.
a similar path.
All on a similar, A lot of us played in the lower leagues, as you did as well. Me at Cardiff, Bobby Brighton. Just wanted to prove ourselves, but had a good manager who would, if you'd done well,
Enjoy it.
he'd let you enjoy it.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
Yeah, some great pre-seasons, some great mid-season trips. All those parts were fantastic. But yeah, like you say, the changing room was special, and I think that counts for a lot.
Massively.
In certainly the sort of the battle that we had at one stage, it certainly counted for our success.
Before we get into the old times, let's focus on current. And seeing as I've got two old West Ham boys with me, are they staying up?
I think so. Yeah, I think they've turned a corner. I think the manager's sort of imprinted his thoughts, his style of play, I suppose, and you can see that some of those players have certainly grasped that now, and there's just that togetherness. You can see it so much more than 3 months ago. It's there, and I really think that they've got a good chance of staying up. I really, really do. So yeah, although the results on the weekend weren't fantastic for them, but and taking a point against Man City's not bad either.
I think you look at the results in the team compared to, like Bobby said, 2-3 months ago. I think we sat here and I've
always had it.
I wasn't so sure. I wasn't so sure 2 months ago. I wasn't. I'll be honest. I wasn't. I just didn't think they had enough to stay out of it. And now you look at it. Fernandes has been superb. Yeah. Obviously, Somerville coming into form. Watched them on the weekend against City. Do you know what I saw? I saw boys, and I've always talked about their defending's been horrendous early part of the season. There was boys who want to defend now. Mavropanos taking one in the grid, blocking one. Do you know what I mean? That real desire to stay up. Yeah. And out of the three that we're talking about to go down, I think West Ham are playing the best. And they've got the biggest chance of staying up.
Yeah. And another of your former teams in that conversation.
Yeah, Spurs. They're really struggling.
Who goes down out of the so give it 4: West Ham, Spurs, Forest, Leeds.
Well, I got pelters for saying Spurs were in trouble. What did I say that 2-3 months ago? Didn't I on here?
You were right.
I was right, and I'm gonna do it again and get pelters. I still think Spurs are in trouble.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Bob?
Yeah, I do. I think they're done. I just look at them and I just don't think there's that togetherness. They're not having the manager. It's an excuse as well. Yeah. It's an excuse for the players. You don't need to be giving players excuses. None at all, do you, really? And in that environment, listen, it's a huge club, training ground, the ground, everything is ridiculous. But do you know what? One of the things and I've been down there on a couple of occasions, and I've been in changing rooms with Ginge where it comes together. Nah, this is it. Every single week, we're rolling up our sleeves. We're going to go for it. And I've also been in a changing room where there's the vibe of
it's not.
People have done tools.
Don't care. I will get another club somewhere else.
That's what it stinks of at Tottenham to me. Looking from the outside.
See, you see that, Bob, right? Obviously, everyone's thinking it, and everyone's probably getting fed it from their agents. Yeah. But everyone can't have it. When it comes to the crunch, 80%, 70% of them boys will still be at that club in the Championship, no?
Do you know what? Well, I thought to myself, I had the conversation with someone a little while ago, and I was like, yeah, they'll all be there. They'll just bounce back up next year. And they went, well, do you not think that they'll slash their wages? And I thought, no, maybe not the first year. And then, actually, Daniel Levy was in charge. Yeah. And he 100%, he would. I don't even know if relegation would even be in. I'm sure it would be in the clause, but he probably had it in small print in terms of you will be losing 90% of your wages, to be honest. So I would see a lot of players wanting to get out of there, really want to get, even though they'd smash the life out of the league, to be honest, they all stay. It'll be a joke, record number of points, but if it doesn't go well when they go down, it's going to be interesting to see how many people run straight away.
I think you look at the teams who are down there, West Ham showing a bit of fight, Forest even to the extent showing a bit of fight, Leeds you fancy. I just don't, I said it before, again, I'll say it again, don't care. I don't think they got the players. They ain't got the roll the sleeves up and have a go. It's just something there that
that wasn't enough for you to show signs on Sunday getting a point?
No, I think that was fortunate. Second half, they were okay.
They were all right second half, to be fair. But I just...
Because when we look at West Ham, Nuno went in, didn't he? Took a while, didn't it? Everyone was getting a bit nervy, a bit like... Yeah. But eventually, given that time, he's kind of got his philosophy over, and now we've seen that turn up in form. Could that not happen to...
Well, you look at... Go to West Ham. They got Villa away next, then Wolves, then Palace I think they could win all them. Or at 7 points out of that, with a bit of fight, bit of confidence. I can't see Tottenham doing it. I really
Do you know what?
And what have they got? Atletico.
Forest at home is huge.
Yeah.
That is massive. That's make or break.
Yeah. That's the one, isn't it?
See, I tend to feel that I think Leeds could get sucked back in.
Nah.
Yeah, a few people said that.
I don't think so.
Do you know that one where you're newly promoted to the Premier League, you've had a good run, and you think
You're almost safe,
done it,
relax a bit.
and then you've relaxed a bit, took your foot off the pedal, and to get that back, I just think that eventually, and I agree with you both, everything you said about Spurs, but I just think eventually, because they have got superior players to the other ones in that group, they've got superior players as far as like quality is concerned. I just feel as though that quality will shine through at some point.
For me, it's all down to the changing room. That is all for Spurs. If they can't
in this situation,
yeah,
for
because
sure.
they've got the quality. It's whether they want to come together in that changing room really and work together because they've got the quality easily. But
Next year's the one though. Like say they stay up, yeah.
and
I've heard a lot of noise on this about Poch. They want Poch after the World Cup, after America's done. As the host nation, they want Poch, but he ain't joining Spurs in this situation, is he?
no, but he's not. He's not. Also, can you do that? Can you say you want Poch? When does he get back? July? No, when does he get? When?
If
depends how
far they go, I suppose.
I mean,
doesn't it?
do you know? Is that long enough? They've already started.
They're well into it.
Yeah.
They're deep into it.
I don't know. Would you want a manager that's going to have half the time to?
De Zerbi's about, isn't he? Like, there's a few out there you could
But
get.
I think even to your point there, Bobby, the group of players are not really going to be together, are they?
No,
Most of
a
them.
lot of internationals, yeah, but I don't know.
If they stay up, they're going to lose a lot.
Listen, if they go down,
players,
there's only one person for me to get that job.
Go on.
Robbie Keane.
yeah,
Genuinely, like I think he's another guy who's infectious, great energy.
you'd love to play for him just by the way he is.
Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, he's gone away, Israel, Hungary. He's
Done it the hard
grafted
work.
and he's done extremely well. In terms of coming back to Spurs, fans on side, 100%. They're going to give him so much more time, even if, listen, they are in the Championship. If they are in the Championship, they'll smash that to pieces with Robbie as well. So, yeah, but in terms of...
that's one that lures him back, isn't it? Definitely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, here's another one. Imagine United don't take Michael Carrick and then he's up.
But his Carrick stock's too high.
Yeah.
For Spurs, you mean?
But like you saying, if they're in the Championship, or you're saying Robbie, like Carrick doesn't leave Man United and go join Spurs in the Champ.
No. True.
Unless it's a journey.
Unless he's a what?
Unless it's a journey. Unless he's thinking I take these on 5, 6
success
years.
season for year one, isn't it? For whoever goes in there, and if they do, listen, we're talking about championships.
Right, enough about the now. Let's get on to your early career, Bob. Senrab, not far from here.
Yeah, not far from here at
Call
all.
some names.
Oh,
yeah, you had Ledley in the other day, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because you're there, but you were the best, mate, coming out of Senra.
No, that's a real good set of lads again. Just unbelievable.
What was it, Bob? The area? Did you know the boys outside the club?
We were all on steroids at
7.
Brilliant.
Still on the down.
You can't really say what it is.
I don't know, to be honest. It's just crazy. And I remember as a kid, you sort of get told that maybe one of you will become a professional footballer. They're in academies or whatever it is. And in my head, I was thinking, like maybe one of us will go that way. I think there was 9 that made it professional.
It's unreal.
In your year group?
In my year group,
Ridiculous, Glenn.
5 obviously played for England, which is mad. in
Bob,
one Sunday.
You see this side, yeah? Is this a local side? Are you boys all local, or are you become that well known at that level that people are travelling to it?
We're local, so Newham, Barking, Dagenham, Tower Hamlets. So the 3 neighbouring sort of boroughs.
Yeah, you're not getting lads from West, like good lads travelling. No, not like an academy.
No, none of that at all. But yes, I suppose handpicked. I know JT was at Comet, Paul Nichols was at Comet, and I was at another team, Lakeview, and we sort of come together at a certain age, but that was like
You must
13.
have been smashing it. Was it not like 20-0 every week and stuff?
It was a good league, some good teams, but plenty of goals. But it was a real good good team. I remember, like, obviously Ledley at the back. I remember him being big, strong, quick back then, and just
the roids, yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah. He was on some serious stuff. and JT was like short, stocky, big curtains, undercut. I just remember him on corners, just how you see him attack the ball and head the ball, like sort of like you. But he was doing that at like age 10, 11. Me, I was like, head the ball. Like I was.
Like you was.
Head the ball, no, do I have to? And he was just coming through at 11, wallop, smash. But do you know what? The other I'm close with, you know, all of those guys still. I still speak to them every now and then. JT, I'm really close with. And it was only last year, he had a funny story. He said, I was with a group of friends and he was like, yeah, like talking about that Semreb side. And he was like, yeah, I can't believe it. You know, it cost us quite a bit. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, that was the rumour, wasn't it? Like, your mum and dad got a washer dryer.
Oh, was it back then?
For you. I was like, he went, that's true, isn't it? I was like, no, it wasn't true. He's like, no. He said, 100%. That's what I heard. They got your parents a washer dryer.
To come and sign for
Semreb. I was like, no, mate, not at all.
Did you make the call? Did you make the call?
It was a washer dryer and a microwave.
Chuck it all in.
That is, when you think about it, 5 international footballers.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. Do you know what? It's a real shame that we didn't all play together. Which would have been mad. But obviously, you know, J. Lloyd, rest in peace, like, was early. Paul Konchesky, obviously Ledley and JT
Conch
and me.
as
You
well,
know. Yeah, Conch obviously as well, you know. So
and like was that just like street football, Bob? Do you know what I mean? Is that, or was you like not street? I don't want to say street football, but do you know what I mean? As in like council estate boys, sort of that sort of upbringing, that sort of
but then there was just that little bit more quality in there, really. You know, like I grew up playing football in the cage, like you know, so technically wanted to do dribbling bits and pieces as a striker. But then you had like JT that played centre midfield. He would turn and spray balls. And I'm thinking this, actually thinking back, it was like he was 12, 13, you know, doing that. And you know, like you can just, little movements. And Paul Konchesky was like left winger before he went sort of left back. And he was like, bam, bam, whip the ball, just like almost too fast and too hard for me. You know, like I'm in the box and he was whipping it, you know. And you think, yeah, you're 12, like, what, like. So yeah, there was just another level of quality, I suppose, a step ahead, really thinking about the game as well.
You found yourself on the road to Bristol Rovers and then probably one of the most defining clubs in your career, Brighton.
Yeah, incredible. Youth team at Bristol Rovers is brilliant. Loved the journey, loved it in terms of moving out home at 16 and going somewhere that didn't really know. Was with my best pal, Luke Williams, who's Peterborough manager now. We sort of made the journey together. It was just amazing. Worked well for me. Luke, not so much. He ended up going home after the first year. Didn't sort of fit in there in terms of with the management. But I loved it. I absolutely loved my journey. And
Did you have Holloway there?
Ian Holloway, yeah, he was brilliant. He was.
Was he as mental then as he is now?
Oh, crazy.
Like funny.
Was that one of them where you've stepped into professional football and you'd be like, this is mental?
Obviously, youth team and first team at sort of that level, then either side of each other on a training pitch. So you'd get to see the manager and all those guys. They're not distant like Premier League football clubs now, you know. So seeing Ollie every day, how infectious he was, how much energy he has all the time is mental. It really is mental. We've got a couple of funny stories about. I mean, it was great for me. Like I was a striker, so one of the things is Ian Holloway, centre midfielder, fit as hell, would run all day, wanted his teams to be fit. And he would do accelerator clutch with the midfield, like, and the back four, and like have them on string and stuff. Like, and to be honest, we had Gary Penrice, who was assistant manager, and a guy called Gary Thompson, both of those strikers. And all the strikers would go over on another pitch to do shooting. We had Jamie Curran, Barry Hells, Jason Roberts, Nathan Ellington, and me. So like it was just 4 days of the week we were just doing shooting. I promise you, shooting or movement.
What? And then the rest of the team are doing shape.
Oh mate, they're doing shape.
You're scoring a goal,
and we're just screaming. You know, like keepers in goal, and we're going, and they're all looking over like
on a string,
mate. Honestly, it's the best thing. Like,
he's just lashing balls in the net.
But you know, like I look back, and for us, it was brilliant. It was so much fun. But when you look back and you think, do you know what? Jamie got 30 goals a season.
Oh yeah.
Barry got 30 goals a season. Jason, Nathan. And then me, you know, like we all, like, it was just a machine to churning out strikers with those two. So Gary Thompson was like massive,
unit.
knew how to use his body. And Gary Penrice was like the brains in terms of like, listen, come short, spin, all those bits and pieces. So when you put it all together, it's not rocket science to say, listen, he gets a move to Fulham, he gets a move to Wigan, he gets another move to
Some school that to learn from, innit?
Yeah, it was.
When you list them off.
Jason Roberts and the Duke played against them. They was at Wigan together, I think.
Yeah,
in the end.
Wigan, yeah.
But you can see why, physically wise, and all of you.
Yeah.
Playing
And then,
against all of you.
just be strong, roll the ball when you're getting the ball in certain areas, use your body and have a little bit of calmness when you get the goal in front of you, But we used to do it every single day. So
here's one for you, right? So towards it, and we've talked about this before with other people, but towards the end of my career, like shooting was like, it was a no-go.
Yeah.
And only through me, I suppose, voicing my opinion and saying, nah, I need to shoot to feel the best I can possibly be for a Saturday. It's a bit of a lost art, and there's not loads of shooting allowed anymore, is there?
No, that's the sports science that's come into the game, which I understand. I understand it, but it's also, there's a balance, and the debate is always ongoing within every club, I would have thought, about managers and coaches wanting to work with their players, whether it be a centre half, whether it be centre midfielders and then their strikers. But it's also, position specific actions that you have to do and you have to master, and not master, but just keep going over. You have to. And I think, as a striker, certainly putting that ball in the back of the net. And I'm not talking about smashing it from 30 yards. I mean, how many times did you actually do that in the game anyway?
Very little, mate.
Exactly.
I was going to say never, but...
Well, you could use that term.
but again, I'm sure that balls are dropped to you within 7-8 yards.
It's more about using that pace on the ball and redirection.
Redirecting it, yeah. So I think there are conversations to be had within, that sports science department.
Is that what you bring into your thing, the more realistic shooting? Do you know when you've seen you going into Brighton, is that where you do sort of that sort of stuff?
Try to.
Because we used to do the old one, edge of the box, someone zing it out, take a touch, smash, wouldn't
Nah,
There's got to be a bit more to that.
I don't like that. I never liked that.
That's the centre half.
Yeah,
that's where everyone joins in. You're like, oh, nah, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't that guy, was you?
100%.
I used to do it every day. I used to love it when I got involved.
Nothing worse than...
I used to pick the balls up. I used to go over the park after my own bag of balls.
Mate, there's 4 in the group and you're getting like shot, and then like midfielders come over, centre halves think they're having a bit, right backs come over. It's like 17 long.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough when that happens. But listen, goals come from all different parts of the game, don't they? In terms of balls just dropping, and you never know when your opportunity is going to come. But working on lots of different angles, lots of different sort of situations, I think that's important, and it's hard with aging players. And also the workload that they have to do in training every day.
Going back to Bristol Rovers quick, did it used to have red mud at the training ground? I remember it because I was at Cardiff.
Mud?
It was like clay.
So if you had white boots,
done,
finished. Your tongue. You remember the tonguings on a Copa?
Yeah, Copa.
Red.
One of my first
Really?
Cardiff City games, YTS, obviously was Bristol, and I never forget that, the red clay mud. I think I had new Copas on, tongue was done.
Finished.
Fuming.
I know you did.
I was from Newport and I was buying my own boots at the time. I couldn't...
Playing Bacardi with red tongues.
What's that?
Playing Bacardi with red tongues.
You chopped them off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ian Holloway was very, very fit, let's say. So
Fit.
Like
physically,
could run. Not his curvy ass or anything like that, Ginge.
Ginge's attitude was like,
what? Yeah, really? Physically fit. So pre-season, I remember I was in the youth team. My first pre-season, we would do our runs, and the first team would do their runs as well. He was player manager at the time. He would win all those races, and as the pre-season you get put in groups, fast, medium,
different levels, fit,
and goalkeepers,
and me,
goalkeepers and Ginge pop calf. And that second season, I was a real good runner. I was very, very thin, quite tall, and obviously could eat up the ground. So pre-season long runs were me. I loved them. And that second season of my youth team, Ian Holloway had always said, if I ever lose these races, that's when I retire, because he pissed the life out of them. Anyway, we get put into our groups towards the back end of the pre-season. Everyone sort of comes together. It's the last run of pre-season. So everyone's got their times that they've been working on over the last, whatever it is, 4 weeks. we go off this. It was called the Lapper. It was like down a hill, through a forest, back up the hill, back round, and then it's like around sort of 2 pitches and back up, and then there's a home straight.
It's a long one.
Yeah, it's about a mile and a bit, probably, like sort of cross country-ish sort of thing. We obviously all go off, like steam off down this hill, and I'm just in the pack of maybe 4 or 5, and I'm just plodding along there behind, like
slipstream. You're in the slipstream.
Yeah, I'm just there, and then it obviously whittles down to 3 as you're coming towards probably like the last third. There's a long stretch up, sort of slightly uphill, and I remember just sitting on Ian Holloway's shoulder, and I remember going, I just go now, and I just like knocked it into another gear and just go past him, and I knew that he was never gonna catch me, and I just, you know, like when you're at the end of pre-season, you're super fit, like it just feels so nice when you just burn someone, and I just left him, carried on round the thing, and obviously he's coming, and that was him. He retired from playing. Straight, yeah, pretty much straight after that. He was like, no, I can't do it.
So
anymore.
you basically retired.
Yeah, retired him. Yeah.
He got beat off one person, and that was him.
Yeah, but he was
like psychologically.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was his thing. Like I'm super fit. This
is the standard.
That's his, it's just if I can't
unreal,
do that, then I'll call it a day. So
mad that. Have you ever had him?
No.
I had him at Palace for a while.
I've heard some funny stories, to be fair.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we've had him breakdancing in the changing room like on a Monday morning.
That was the Brighton game, no? Was he breakdancing in that one?
He did it for the Brighton game. Yeah, that's when the all the stuff carried on, wasn't it? Yeah. But no, he was good.
What character? That's what we miss in football.
Yeah,
characters like him. Do you know, like the top level? Brilliant.
I'm just looking at your goals here at Brighton.
Ridiculous.
Bob. Oh my God. 31 in 2000-2001 season. 32 or 1 or 2 season. I mean, back-to-back 30s.
Yeah. Do you know what?
It's hard to do that.
Do you know what? I think 19, 20, I suppose. I'd played 6 games on loan for the club when I went there on loan, and I played, I think I had maybe 1 appearance for Bristol Rovers. So I just remember going on loan, and I suppose a clean slate.
Yeah,
no,
I know what you mean.
No one has any expectations of you. So I just remember, I don't know how or why, everything just fell to me, ended up in the back of the net. Do you know, I was not in the youth team. I wasn't miles ahead of everyone.
You had no baggage, did you?
Who was the manager at Brighton?
Mickey Adams.
Mickey Adams. Well, it was Cardiff. I was just coming through at Cardiff. And I remember he was scoring it was him and Robert, we spoke about it before, him and Robert Earnshaw, I don't know if you remember, in the lower leagues back then. It was just them two. It was just them two scoring every week. Hat tricks here, look over, Bobby scored another hat trick. It was just constant.
Yeah, it was a battle every week. How many's he got? How many's I
it was a thing.
Yeah, for me,
I think it was for Ernie as well. I remember it for Bobby Earnshaw.
Sorry?
You must have outshot him.
Yeah, 2 golden boots, mate. 2?
Oh, back to back in the same division against him?
Yeah, Division 2 and then Division 1, wasn't it?
Okay.
So, but we went up, they went up.
It was always us and Brighton, Cardiff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was every
I wasn't
week,
playing so much at the time, but I remember it being the thing. Zamora
and they actually bid for me. I think £1 million.
We did.
Quid.
I remember it.
I think £1 million, which was they paid 100 grand for me. A year later, it was £1 million, which was mad.
Imagine you and Ernie up top.
Yeah, I know.
And it worked as well.
Oh, it would have done. And a little, I do wonder what would have happened if I'd have gone there. What would have happened to Cardiff, like me and Ernie, because it was, he was a good player as well. Lively as hell, sharp as hell. I remember that. So, and who was your manager? Owner, Sam Aman.
Oh, Cardiff days.
Yeah, crazy.
Guy. He was a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Wimbledon boy.
Yeah,
remember Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, he's brilliant. Used to I was in the youth team most of the time, but he'd come in the youth team dressing room, trying to instill the crazy. He just used to dish out £50 notes. For,
in the youth team?
Yeah. We'd go into smash the first team's car, not smash them up, but have the windscreen wipers off and all that.
No.
He was on £37.50 a week at the time, the old YTS.
And he'd be
dishing out £50 notes, mate.
What, to play tricks on the first team?
On the first team. On the dressing rooms or in the dressing rooms.
Did anyone get caught? Did anyone get caught? No one got caught. No one got caught.
I remember going.
Did everyone take it? Everyone took it.
What, the money?
Yeah.
Oh, we queuing up. Yeah, I'm here, Sam. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't know. I remember being in the car park. We used to train in a place called Lan Rumney, I think. It was an old, we didn't have a training ground. It was the old college sort of, playing fields. And they'd go out training and he'd half hold us back and you'd go out and cones on the car, flour, eggs all over the first team's car.
How did they take that?
It was sad. That's what was all part of
They
it.
didn't come at you.
Nah, nothing.
No, really?
It was just
Oh,
like
wow.
that was all part of the
Yeah,
band.
yeah,
Doing
yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean? Have you heard the story about me racing Sam and Man?
No.
Oh, it's about
What, running?
running race. Sam and Man. He must have been in his 60s, right? I swear. I don't know who we're playing. I've told this before. So I think I was in the youth team, but I was on the bench. So we were out on the pitch after the game, but I was young. I was like 16. He's come out. We must have won the game. So we're doing the after running. Sam, who wants a race? Got this.
50 quid?
Got this, yeah. Got a chunk of readies out, I swear. Chunk of readies out of his pocket.
chunk?
Race. So I've gone, yeah, like, used to, I don't know what, Keiko, wasn't he? I don't know what. He was just carrying cash around. So I went, yeah, go on then. Go on. I don't know what we called him. I definitely wouldn't call him Sam. He went, right, from here to the halfway line race. Whoever wins, if you beat me, I'll give you £50. He's deadly serious. I went, okay. I had my boots on. He had a full, and kit. He had a full suit on and loafers. And I beat him by about that much.
Little do you know, if you'd have lost, you'd have got the sack.
Yeah, probably.
Was
Get
it
rid
one
of
of
him.
them where you panicked?
Mate, I'm
Where you
having a
see it
dip.
take off?
I'm having a dip to beat him and all that, to get over the
Fair
thing.
play to him.
Oh, he was brilliant. He used to keep a sheep in his dress in his office and all that.
A what?
A sheep.
A sheep? A
Yeah,
real
yeah.
one?
A real sheep.
A live
A
one?
live one. Down the end of Ninian Park. He was an
I
off.
didn't.
Oh, mate, I'm telling you.
What did the sheep
I don't
do
know.
all day?
It's like, it's unreal. Like,
Used to keep-
You can't do that stuff
And
anymore,
it's-
can you? Like,
nah.
that's the
We
that's the thing.
used to have a greyhound in the medical room, didn't we, Brighton? You must have had that with Mal. Never had
No,
Rooney. Yeah, you had Rooney,
nah.
didn't you?
I don't think it came in then, but I remember someone speaking about it. No, I think
We had a greyhound called Rooney.
did you?
Yeah, loved the massage oil.
What do you mean?
Loved licking the massage oil. You can only imagine what happened.
Oh my god!
We had a greyhound, yeah.
Clutch 9 is powered by our friends at Betway, your home for weekly free bets, free spins, and so much more. So don't miss out. Head to Betway today.
Good group of Brighton, Bob.
Oh, amazing, mate. Like a lot of them, you know very well as well. Like Charlie Oatway, and did you have Richard Carpenter or
No,
Danny Cullett?
but I know that
Chippy,
generation
I know
kind of
Chippy.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
Chippy. Yeah.
He come to
Yeah,
Cardiff.
Yeah.
Hardest shot in world football.
Yeah, mate. Wallop, wasn't it?
Richard
Wallop.
Carpenter. Oh,
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
He could hit a ball.
Yeah, we love the tackle as well. So like a real good set of lads, hilarious. Like you say, pretty much like Crazy Gang in terms of pranks and fines and all those bits. All right, it's a fine for your flip flops, but surprisingly, someone's flip flops go missing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's one of those ones, and then they're ready for you, boom, straight away. Yeah, it's just an amazing set of lads.
You know that when you say that Cardiff offered £1 million for you, obviously that would have been a big thing for you then.
Yeah.
Like £1 million, your money would have went up, but you don't get kind of your head twisted by it. Does that group hold you accountable and you go on and scored another 30?
No, I was just in a real good place.
Just riding the
like,
best
I was
wave.
just happy, really happy where I was. Obviously, it was a big deal for the club. I suppose for me as well, it would have been financially to go there and probably, I think
Was
Cardiff
it an
would have
actual
kicked
bid?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just turned down by Brighton, I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah, just I think the changing room, like I say, and it has been a part of my career in terms of just when you're happy somewhere, it's really special. You don't really want to give that up, and it's happened a couple of times in my career, really. So it's that changing room at Brighton was class, really, really good. They were a bit like, I mean, I was young, obviously coming through, scoring the goals to help them get the 3 points, but they were, I would say, more experienced, older set of lads that have been sort of journeymen and played a lot of games in, Division 1 and 2 and a couple in the Championship. And they sort of looked after me in terms of, I'd be obviously targeted to get kicked the shit out of in all the games. And I remember lots of occasions where we get a corner and obviously the centre halves get an opportunity to come up, and the first thing they want to do is smash their centre halves for kicking me. So they're on their toes, and they didn't give a shit. They first ball up straight blatant. Do you know, you can't get away with it.
Back then, honestly.
And like you're looking around thinking, God, this kid's smashed the lumps out of me. And they see it all, and they come up there. The first opportunity they get, wallop, elbow across the head, like some real brutal things. So although I was getting kicked shit, but I knew that the boys would always back me up. Yeah, and
nice
and yeah. So it was. I'd get him the win bonus and they'd look after me. I suppose it's a little bit like
if he was
gangster.
if he was on the same goal bonus as Ernie, he was doing all right.
Yeah, bloody hell no.
And then up to Spurs?
Yeah, off to Spurs. As I say, you know, won 2 leagues back to back in the Championship, and really enjoyed that season. Although it was a struggle, we had can't remember which way it went. Anyway, we had a real good go. We missed that last game of the season. I actually in that season I was out for 6 weeks. I think I did remedial or something, which was a real killer for me. And I do think if I hadn't got that injury, I think we'd have stayed up. Like, without sounding vain, I think I'd have scored one or 2 goals, which would have helped maybe a point or another point that wouldn't have put us on last game of the season and going down in the last game, which was a shame. But at that stage, going back down a level, it was probably the bit that made me think, okay, you've done your time now at Brighton, 3 seasons, and you've got a couple of opportunities. I think Everton were in, and Spurs obviously came in as well. And I know Glenn Hoddle and Chris Hughton would always come and watch, you know. And it's when you were at the Withdean, you could tell exactly who was in the stadium, you know. So I could see them, and obviously, Moisey came down quite a few times as well. So you'd know who was about. And then at the end of the season, there was a couple of bids, and Spurs was
1.5 million in 2003 to Tottenham. That's cheap now.
Oh, it's mad.
That's unreal. The numbers.
Yeah, I do think now. I wonder what that would be in today's, like, where that would go. Like
that number of goals.
Yeah,
jeez.
Was one of the 30s in the Champ?
Nah, 30, 11, 14 maybe. I don't know.
I reckon it's 10 times easy. It's 15 mil easy.
Yeah,
how much?
15 mil easy.
I'm going more.
Yeah, probably more.
That's only because I know him, though. To be fair, as well.
I don't know. But yeah, it was I suppose a big amount of money, and it was.
But was it your choice, Bob? Spurs? Was there a couple and you went, right, I'm going Spurs?
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, I think so. Glenn Hoddle. I mean, like I say, Chris Hughton and Glenn Hoddle were there a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, were they?
A lot.
Oh, so you felt that love?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I knew, and David Moyes, I know, was there quite a bit as well. But I thought that obviously London as well, big club Spurs, you know, big club, weren't they? And I was like, I think I'll go there, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. Absolutely loved it. Only a short amount of time, 8 months, I think it was, but absolutely loved it. We had a real good set of lads. I knew obviously Ledley was there, so I'd known Led for a long time. Jamie Redknapp, Robbie Keane, Stephen Carr, Gus Poyet. There was a real good set of lads there. So me going into that change room, Jamie, I remember sort of under his wing sort of straight away and looked after me. So still very, very close with Jamie now. Just thoroughly enjoyed my time. I remember going there and thinking, okay, well, listen, I'm going to have 2 years to find my feet and see what I never put pressure on myself in terms of, I need to be playing, I need to be scoring goals. So I was quite relaxed in that at that time.
That's quite rare for a forward there, Bob.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, listen, I've taken the journey. I don't think anybody expects me to go in and bang, 20 goals straight off the bat. We had Robbie Keane, Freddie Canute came in, and we also signed Helder Postiga. They paid 10 million euros for him, which was like the Portuguese equivalent of me, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, fantastic. I'll score 1, you got to score 10. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely, that's the way I saw it. You got to be 10 times better than me because you cost 10 times more. So fire away. And that's how I gauged my, or would take training and playing and everything. And you wasn't 10 times better than me. So I felt relaxed and cool. I thought, all right, brilliant. So I just enjoyed my time. Obviously, Glenn Hoddle got the sack, and David Pleat took over, and for whatever reason didn't sort of work under him, I suppose. January came around. It was actually January transfer deadline day, and I remember my agent phoning me and saying about Leeds, who were in the Prem at the time, good team, and West Ham, and I was like,
bingo.
It's only one team I was going to go for there, and that's West Ham. They were in the Championship, but I thought, listen, I'd love to go there, my team, and help them get back up in the Premier League. So listen, they had a good squad, good team at West Ham.
I was going to say West Ham fan as well.
Yeah.
So that was it always
just,
a goal
as soon as you hear that, it's like
that's what I mean. Leeds were in the Prem, and they were good. I think they were like
Would that have been that golden era, wouldn't
No,
it?
they were good. Alan Smith
that have
was
been
up.
like Bridges
Smithy was
and
up
all that?
front. I think Bridges was still there.
Is that year? Is that kind of that period when they got to the semi-final of the?
No, not Rios. Not Rios. No, that was just before.
Okay.
But it was still good. Alan Smith, Robbo in goal. You know, still a real good side. But yeah, chose West Ham.
Did you know about it? Was with JD though, wasn't it? It was with Defoe.
Yeah, Jermaine going the other way, which was fine. I didn't care what part of the deal it was.
Yeah,
it was me going to West
yeah.
Ham and getting a chance to play some games, which I suppose I'd missed a little bit of the regular football that I wasn't getting. So I thought I'd have that opportunity there, and going to West Ham was brilliant.
Was there any jeopardy in that deal with someone moving the other way, or was it just smooth?
No, quite smooth, really. Obviously, if I say no, then the deal doesn't happen.
Yeah. But same for him as well.
Same the other way. So I mean, it just worked.
Did you have any communication with him?
With Jermaine? No.
Just passed in the cold.
No.
No. You better take it. You better take it.
Well, he left under a bit of a cloud at West Ham as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because of how it all happened. JD going to Spurs. Because obviously, was it they got relegated in?
They got relegated that season before.
I don't want to.
That
say
before.
if it's not true, but was it not a transfer request maybe from JD or
okay.
something along the line?
Yeah, straight away, wasn't it?
He sort of left under a cloud, and it's bad when there's your deal deciding on someone else as well.
That team was too good to go down, though, wasn't it? That was a bloody good side. That was 42 points, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
42
points. 2003. Joe Cole, Mickey Carrick, JD,
Sinclair, DiCanio.
I think Paolo might have gone.
Freddie?
The teams
Canute?
back of that, Freddie Canute, yeah.
Like, real good side.
42.
Yeah, 42 points, yeah. So, but I went to West Ham, I was happy as Larry.
Am I right in thinking right into a promotion season?
No.
So you spent
I joined in January.
half, and then...
Yeah, and then we obviously in the playoffs, lost in the playoff final to Palace. Ships and AJ
I was
were
going
up
to
front.
say Ships scored, didn't he?
Yeah, Ships and AJ up front. But the second season...
Pards, wasn't it? Alan Pardew.
Yeah, Pards.
Yeah,
that second season. When did you come?
I came Prem, when you got us up and I joined.
Yeah.
The way you went, Prem.
It's all down the bottom, that one.
Same as Conch. Conch says that.
B-Gabs and Conch.
Yeah,
Thanks to you.
Conch,
In the
I think Conch was at the game, wasn't he, the playoff final, knowing that if West Ham won, he signs for West Ham.
Really?
Gets away from Charlton, where he wasn't happy with
happy.
Curbs. And then Curbs comes, doesn't he? But that's
how was that year
season.
in the champ, Bob? It was a good team, wasn't it?
A good team.
Good lads.
Good lads. Yeah, just
Pressure?
I suppose a little bit. I didn't feel it throughout the season, but felt it towards the back end in terms of playoffs.
Biggest club in the champ at that point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pressure was more that knowing that the staff that were there in terms of like Pete the kit man and the ladies, Shirley and all that lot, that if we don't win that playoff final, literally there's going to be cuts.
So what do you think it was? The club had given them that year to have a right go to get back up in 2004, and if you don't, going to start cutting. And I think it was, it was really close to that. And semi-finals were class. Ipswich, home and away. Matty Evenden, Worldy, against Ipswich, wasn't it? Upton Park, cut inside, left foot, top in.
Yeah.
He still talks about it.
And then the final obviously in Cardiff again. And I think we gained a lot of experience from that first year in the final. And I just remember feeling in the game that it's only going to go one way, and it did. And 1-0, dramatic at the end in terms of Jimmy Walker, obviously.
Oh, with his knee.
With his knee. Bywater coming in. First thing Bywater has to do is a free kick against Graham Alexander, who was real good at set pieces as well. So, 1-0. And
what minute did you score the goal?
Oh, no idea.
Yeah, you do. You
No, I don't.
No, do you not?
No.
That was the first time though, wasn't it? Because there was deja vu later on in your career, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Playoffs, you mean? Yeah.
Scored that winner.
Yeah, that's nice. But
West Ham fans got a lot to thank Bobby for. If you don't come up in that year, I'm saying it might not be the same story what we saw going forward.
I'm saying best feeling you've ever had, championship winners. Like scoring the winner at Wembley or
in the playoff
Cardiff.
final.
Is that the biggest? Is that the best?
The best feeling,
yeah.
in what that I've had,
yeah. Because I know you've scored at higher levels. Do you know what I mean? But like that is
riding on it.
Like, yeah, it's so
What it
important.
means
like
for a
you
club.
say, like you say, the people around you,
Yeah,
the football club, like.
I would probably say the West Ham one a little bit more because it was my club.
Yeah.
But just I think I feel more relief from the QPR fans, really, or those guys certainly make it known to me about how important that goal was for them than the West Ham fans. But I think both just great feelings, great occasions, the playoff finals. You know,
Wow, depends.
yeah. If you win or you lose, yeah.
I snapped my ACL in the semi.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, against Brighton. Were you playing that game?
No,
Yeah, I snapped
I
my
didn't do
ACL.
How
that.
did you do it? ACL?
How?
Tackle?
No, just chopped in.
Chopped in.
Just kept going round on it.
Too
I
sharp.
said to the doc.
Done.
I remember because it popped, and I remember like laying down.
horrendous.
I had like a bit of an out of body experience because it was really sore, and I was squealing, and I was like, "Quit being a pussy." Sky cameras will be zooming in on you now. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't because it was so sore. And actually, it was Matty Upson who came to me first.
Was it?
And he was like, "You're fine, fine." And when I got off, I went, "Doc, who fell into me?" Because it felt like someone fell into me. He was like, "No one's near you."
Oh, no. You know.
Yeah, but we won. Kev Phillips scored the winner, take us up, which made coming back from it so much easier.
Yeah,
Coming back from another championship slog.
Yes.
I was coming back for my first year in the Prem, so it was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it right.
Going back to that game, Bob, I've got to ask, because I
Go
know
on.
the boys who were in it. Obviously, I joined the year after. Do you remember the celebrations after?
This is
love it.
always his question.
Yeah.
I think that's what you remember, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can't. Look, you don't even know what minute he scored. I guarantee he remembers every pint he had.
Everywhere he went.
No, do you know what? I can't.
He must have been back
Was
to.
it- was it-
I remember seeing it back to Upton Park, didn't you? You must have done.
Was
all
it like
that on the thing.
a club one? Because often the boys want
I thought
to bet
he,
in
I
the
thought he'd
club
100%
ones.
remember.
No,
the night out.
I'm shit at those things. My memory's not the greatest unless people really jog it, to be honest. But
Just knowing that,
back home,
knowing the boys in that dressing room, I can imagine it would have been a good
we
time.
got back home and there was a couple of drinky winkies. Yeah, we had the parade.
He was
the next
outside,
day, didn't we?
yeah, the parade, yeah.
But good. The actual QPR one was embarrassing, to be honest. Not embarrassing, but
What, the night out?
yeah,
The
I
celebrations?
didn't have one. Obviously, playoff final, scored the goal, family there, kids there. I've got a Land Rover Discovery. It's got 7 seats, so I think the family had driven the car up. I end up driving home, full car, drop them all off at the pub. I go home, have a cup of tea and biscuits on my own.
After scoring that goal for QPR? You are joking.
No, I kid you not. And obviously the WhatsApp group's going mental. Everyone's sending videos out, steaming on Armand Traore, Wright Phillips, all that.
What, just didn't fancy the night out? Or just...
I was just like, from that,
I was going to say...
let me go home. Literally, the family were down the pub, all having something to eat and all that. And I'm just a cup of tea.
Just chilling.
Yeah, just took the dog for a
Content.
walk. Yeah.
God, that's unreal, Bob.
Yeah. I think I was probably more worried, shit, my contract was up. Am I going to get another one?
Is that why you weren't that invested in it? Because you weren't sure what...
I don't know. Yeah. I had to speak. Harry was obviously in charge. I had to end up speaking to Jamie. Jay, have a word with your old man. Any chance? Like, can I get another year or something? So,
You didn't want a night out with Big Richard Dunn, did you?
oh God, that would have been my last.
It would have.
It would have. Yeah.
Year after playoff final, FA Cup run.
Should we stop the major bit in the middle of that where I sign, or are we going to skip
Oh
that?
yeah, no, I was gonna. Well, it is in big right now, but I was gonna
remember.
skip that.
I don't think we had met. We played against each other.
Go on then. Hold
Hold
on a second. Give me your thoughts on him.
Instant love.
No.
Oh,
Playing against him.
brutal. Ridiculously hard. I had everything, Bob. Strong.
Did you have that respect for him though?
Yeah, just like I said, played against Cardiff, but I think I played against you once when you was at West Ham, and me and Gabs were still at Cardiff.
That was actually my debut.
Was it
In a championship.
Yeah.
1-0
So me and Gabs were still.
That was 1-0 Zamora.
It was actually.
It was.
I've got a great picture in the house as well. I've got like some ridiculous mullet, ginger mullet going down, socks over my knees, having myself a little bit, and he absolutely terrorised me all day that game. But that was, it was me and Gab sent off for Cardiff playing against Bob, and then we lost that game 1-0, but we'd done all right against you in the champion Gabs, and then we got the move 2005 to West Ham.
Did you
together.
literally the same day you signed, like together?
What, you and Gabs, two centre backs from the same club?
Same
Joined
club.
the same club.
Joined West Ham. Same
Talk about
same
tearing my heart
agent.
out.
Same agent.
Cyril Regis, our agent. Same agent. Unbelievable. Never happened before, never happened since.
Yeah, Bob. So obviously you've been good against them, and you're already at the club. Are you saying like,
Cool, we've signed two more.
Relegated.
Gabs is all right, but I don't know. We've signed that ginger fella.
I like genuinely playing against them quite a bit on those runs, on those journeys for a number of years beforehand. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah,
they were good. You know, Ginge was. I knew what I was getting with that one, and Gabs was quick as hell.
Rapid, wasn't he?
Rapid. So, like, you think you get away from Ginge, and then Gabs is sweeping up behind. And listen, if you've danced past Gabs, the big fella's coming to kick you up in the air. So it was a real good partnership. Them two.
Did you go in and play together like that right away?
I got injured early doors. I enjoyed London. I got injured, but Gabs played every game that year. He won Hammer of the Year first year he signed for West Ham. Gabs after coming up from the champ and doing, he's a phenomenal player. But it was. I think they signed us both for it was 3.6 million.
Wow,
double swoop to West Ham. Yeah, and then going
3 for you, 6 for Gab.
6, well, about 200 grand for me. It depends. But I think Gabs might have had a sell on thing from West Brom, but I don't know what it was.
I'll never forget. I played with Gabs for so long. And never realised how quick he was.
Yeah.
And then one day it was against Craig Bellamy. It was at Cardiff, and he just went.
Up.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, he's rapid.
Quick.
He was just calm though, wasn't he, Gabs?
Chilled as.
Like
underrated. Yeah, he won Hammer of the Year. Not many players can say that going to West Ham and win Hammer of the Year first year. I don't think.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But going back to it, going into that dressing room, that West Ham dressing room, Bob being the ringleader of the banter, I'd say, but it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Real.
But what a year, that FA Cup final year as well. Yeah. But not just that. Did we finish ninth?
Was that your first year?
First year, yeah.
First year.
First season at West
FA
Ham.
Cup, yeah. Did we finish ninth?
Finished ninth.
Flying
but we're like
league.
above that as well, at points in the league, and then just unreal.
But it was to do that week in, week out, with a night out every Saturday night out. Like
Sometimes not just
and a Tuesday, maybe for some.
Maybe for some. I was never that guy.
Thursday?
No, never a Thursday.
Unless it was a Sunday game. Phenomenal. Yeah, I think, like as I say, that changing room, mate, is just makes so much difference. Just togetherness, it was just mental. And then we all had a real good understanding of everybody's qualities. Ginger had a magnificent ping as well. You'd go short and spin in behind, and he would zing a diag, and nice. Knowing everybody's strengths, I think we managed to really get that, didn't we? You know, what everyone could sort of bring to the table, and everyone sort of had a
Pardew was really good at that, though.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't get mentioned a lot at West Ham, Pardew, anymore, for whatever reason. He was the first manager that coached me, if you like. Do you know, because I was playing lower leagues, like really learned off Pardew centre half, and just managing games, knowing boys' strengths, weaknesses. He was brilliant.
I thought he simplified the game.
He wasn't complicated with him, no.
But like in a good way.
Yeah. I don't know. Looking back, doesn't probably get the credit that he's. Gee, why are you laughing? What story are you thinking of? What story are you thinking of?
I'm not thinking of any stories. Just I can't believe we got away with calling the manager chocolate.
Yeah.
To his face.
I think you probably did.
I started that, Geese. Can you remember? I don't know if he was there.
Did he have a Ferrari at one point?
Yeah,
nah,
Ferrari.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he had a Ferrari. He did like himself quite a bit. And we had a crossing and finishing drill that we did. We started in the middle. I think Granty was on the left and Pards is on the right. Okay, so you're with a partner. You get the ball, pop, set your partner, and then they zing it out to the one of the wingers. Then you have a little run, a little crossover, whatever it may be. And I can't remember who I'm with at the time. Anyway, ball goes out, pinged out there, and he really wanted you to be vocal. So you had to call for the ball, really. You had to call for the ball, right? And I promise you, it was like sunny day. I'm going to say it's April, so the pitch was nice, the sun was out, everyone's got a real buzz, no relegation, nothing to worry about. Everyone's just happy.
Oh, loving it.
And the ball goes out to him, and he wanted you to call your name or front post or whatever it was. And as the ball's gone out there, I've done a little shuffle, and I've gone, yes, chocolate!
He's whipping it in.
As he's about to whip it in. And he crosses the ball, right? And I'm obviously looking at him, and I look to see where the goalkeeper is to head the ball, where it is. Bywater is on the floor.
Roaring.
So I ball's gone over. I'm just laughing. And Bible run floss, head it into an open goal, really.
And what's it?
He had no idea what was going on. Turned around, the boys are pissing.
But like, was it preempted or did it just come out?
Well, I don't know. We must have started saying beforehand chocolate, but as it goes out, it shouted loud, chocolate, near post or whatever it was. And we're all pissing. I was like, Grant, he's laughing over this, but he doesn't hear it for some reason. Do you know what I mean? It's probably your ass.
Selective.
What a ball.
Do you remember the? Yeah, give me the old Pardew. What a guy. Pardew. Do you remember the pre-season trip to Sweden?
Oh, mate. What, the one with the beer festival?
They had a beer festival pre-season outside our hotel. Mate, a beer festival going on, and it's pre-season.
Do you know, Conch tells a story, and I might not have been in that group at the time, that we obviously have a curfew for whatever time it was.
Go on. Shall I tell it as in what I think it is? Because I was going to tell this story. We had a curfew, but the staff were out.
Yeah.
The staff were out, and we had to be on the bus for, say, 12 o'clock. If you're not on the bus, you know what curfew, you get fined. So we're
I know what's coming because I'm the same with him.
So we got on the bus, everyone on at 12. I think this is the same story. He ended up saying it was a fine if you didn't stay out, let us out till 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if the boys wanted to go home at 12, they were done, because now he's fined it if you don't stay out till 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe our luck, could we? Brilliant. But I think that was, he knew the group of players we were. I don't want to say we ever took the piss too bad, but we would. You die
as long as you do that on a Saturday, as long as you're there on a
playing on a Saturday doing your job. He was brilliant, Pards. Loved it.
So, lads, I don't mean to bring the mood down. So you've gone from 9th, FA Cup, and the Great Escape. What happened? What happened in between?
Well, we signed 2 players that just brought the whole place down. Really. One of them being Mascherano, and the other one being Tevez. You know, if they hadn't got involved, we'd have probably Champions League spots. Everyone talking about Carlos, but there's only one top goal scorer that season.
I was going to say.
Straight down.
Everyone talks about Carlos. Every time someone asks me, I say, Bobby Zamora, tenure. We want to say that about Bobby.
I had a real good thing with Carlos, though. Good thing in terms of what I remember about it is me and him up top, and whoever, we always played a 5 and one up, but whoever was closest to right wing when we didn't have the ball would have to be the right winger. Okay. And then obviously the game's flowing, 2 up top, and then we'd lose the ball and we'd look at each other and just laugh because you go, hey, you're closest, get your ass over there. And Carlos was up.
He didn't mind it.
Nah, mate, go and do the hard work and get in there, and it'll be me. So it was good. We shared the load, to be honest. Other than the goals, I carried the team on that count.
Bobby, your stint at West Ham, it was good, huh? So what you spent? Playoff final, lost it. Playoff final, won it.
Yeah.
FA Cup,
lost
9th. Then 1 more year, and then Great Escape. It's got to be
eventful 4 years.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, good times, highs, lows, everything. Had the lot. Absolutely loved it. The Great Escape was brilliant. It was good fun. I remember that. Do you know what I remember about the last?
Do you remember
game
being nervous? Those last 9 games? I don't really remember being nervous.
Not at all.
Probably in a similar situation to West Ham now.
Do you know what I do remember? Those last, I think, 14, maybe 11 games at that stage, Curbs had come in. Do you remember we'd do the same drill, like the back 4, head the ball and then squeeze up and whatever it was. Merv was doing it. And I remember us being really, really frustrated. And I think one day we all went, can we not just have a fucking 5-a-side? Yeah. And we ended up having a 5-a-side on a Friday. No real tactics. We won. Yeah. No, I think that was the first game.
Just feel good factor.
Yeah.
And then
just
the next game, the next week, let's just have some more. Let's just try fun, Gaffer. Let's just have some fun. Played 5-a-sides, won. I don't remember really being coached too much. That Great Escape. Just get the buzz, get the fun, get the like you say, that pitch, the balls, everything's lovely. Bit of work rate, a little bit of
desire.
Tactics,
Pop
and
boys who wanted
and
to
then just
stay up.
I wasn't a big training fan unless I was shooting or a Friday little games.
Young v old.
Yeah.
Young v old on a Friday.
Favourite time in your career, West Ham days?
No, I don't have one. Honestly,
really?
I really don't. It was amazing, but Brighton days at the beginning, amazing. Fulham days, amazing. Really, really I can't pick one team, can't pick one year that.
My favourite time would be that West Ham dressing room. First time at West Ham.
That first year?
2005.
Yeah.
That
FA Cup year.
time. FA Cup year. That's unreal. Every day, laughing with the boys, doing well on the pitch, good run in the FA Cup, enjoying ourselves. It was unreal.
Yeah, it's good.
If you go back to a spot, that would be mine, I think.
Would it?
Yeah, 2005.
Nice.
Clutch 9 is powered by our friends at Betway, your home for weekly free bets, free spins, and so much more. So don't miss out. Head to Betway today.
Fulham came in, went to Fulham. Again, I mean, your career went from strength to strength, Bob.
Mate, just quickly on the move, mate, it blew my mind. Obviously, that season before I leave, I remember, was that the Great Escape year? Was Eggert the owner in that Great Escape year?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that year, those last 9-10 games, I'm not really training loads. I'm training like 2 days a week because I had a little bit of a bit of pain with my knee. So Eggert would come down and go, I need you on the weekend, check like the owner. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be there. Not a shit house, mate, don't worry.
Know what I'm doing.
Know what I'm doing, mate. Not my first rodeo. So I'm doing well, and I got to see about a new contract. Everyone's getting big dough, like
they're all coming in, aren't they?
Yeah, all got big dough. So I go in about a new one. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll work on that. Stay up. Summertime. I'm thinking, brilliant. Going to get a new deal. Drags. First week back in at pre-season, I go in. I'm like, oh, we're nearly there. It must be now. I go into training. I'm always one of the first ones in, just because I want to have my breakfast, watch everyone come in and rip the piss out of them.
Absolutely batter them
as they walk through the canteen. And I'm sat there, I'm having my breakfast, and the big bear, Mervyn Day, goes, Gaffer wants to see you. I was like,
there you go. I was saying about that the other day.
Big bear, yeah.
Big bear, Grim Reaper.
Yeah, Gaffer wants to see you. I'm like, all right, sweet. Must be like, new deal.
New deal's ready, yeah.
Go in the office, sit down. Yeah, we've accepted an offer from Fulham for you. I was like, what? Yeah,
that wasn't the plan.
Don't think you're going to play too much for me this season. I was like, what? Just saved your ass, mate. What are you talking about? But so I was like, wow, okay.
No explanation.
Not really, no. Just I went, all right, sweet. I went go and get my phone the agent. So Roy Hodgson wants to see you at Fulham. Jump in the car, come down. So
how much was that, Bob?
I don't know.
4.8. Turned down Hull.
No, I went to Fulham first. My first season under Roy, I was the best defensive forward in the Premier League.
Front post.
No, I just literally sat on the centre midfielder. I didn't play up front really. I just played in centre midfield.
Oh, I thought you meant on set pieces. In general.
No. I played up front with AJ, so I would be the one.
And he just rat.
He would run behind, but I would be when we don't have the ball. I'd be on Paul Scholes, on Michael Carrick, whoever it is. I'd be just like in and around them, defending like mad. And when you want to be up there, it's a long old way. So in terms of creating chances and assists. Yeah, I did well, but I didn't get many chances to score goals. And I was under it. I remember the fans were on me. Like, I remember Al Fayed, I think, was a little bit on me in terms of like, we signed him. I thought he was going to get goals, one of those ones. Whereas the whole team and the manager were like, mate, unbelievable today. Well done. Yeah. They appreciate what you're doing. Whereas on the outside, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what's going on. So for me, it was quite tough. Because I knew I was doing everything that was perfect in the game for the team. I think we were finished 6th or 7th that year, so I must have been bloody doing something right, not without playing with 10 men, After that season, I think Al Fayed wasn't too impressed with me, so I think they must have put the feelers out. Hull come in, that was Jimmy Bullard, and Jimmy Bullard's gone there, and Phil Brown was the manager. I actually went up, had a drive around. Shouldn't have done that, mate. Shouldn't have done that one.
You should have just got it done on the phone.
No, we'll fax you the papers.
I actually come back to the training grounds next morning. I go into Roy. I say, look, don't want to go up there. He's like,
was that after 1 year at Fulham?
1 year,
first year. Was it?
And Roy said to me, fantastic. Like,
yeah.
Don't want you to go, mate. You do so much for the team. I was like, oh right, wow, okay, brilliant. I said I'll stay. He was like, that's great. That's exactly what I want to hear. So I was like, perfect.
Was that not the perfect time? New deal, Gaffer.
No, yeah. Well, I don't think Al Fayed would have signed it off. But literally, second game in, AJ does his cruciate. He's out for the season. I go as the 9.
And then take off.
And Zoltan Gira comes in as that 10.
Yeah.
Goals, chances, Zolly was unbelievable and just went on a mad run. That European run was crazy. The Premier League season was crazy.
How many goals you get that year? Yeah, I remember you just scoring for fun. For Fulham.
Don't know, not loads. 14, 15, I think, maybe. But just, do you know what I remember? I remember creating so many chances, like holding the ball up. Like the understanding that I had with Damien Duff on left foot here. Well, he's both footed, but he would cut inside, play the ball to me on the edge of the box, and I'll just hold the defender and just go, roll that there for you. Hold the defender, and he'd just come around and go, wallop.
Smash it.
And just a real good understanding. Zoltan was, did you
Some
play Zoltan?
No, I didn't play
with him, played against him.
Oh, mate.
Some player.
Unbelievable. Really, just like telepathic. If I make a run, I know that he's playing that ball. So, yeah, just an amazing team. Again, great changing room as well. And success was there.
Everyone have the Harrods cards.
Everyone had Harrods cards,
Did I speak to Chris Coleman I was speaking to about that the other day.
Yeah, he would have had a few with Alpha Edge. Yeah, every now and then we'd get a nice win against Man United or Liverpool or whatever, and some
little present.
We'd get a little box on your seat, a little Harrods gift voucher with £50 on there.
What'd you get? A couple of potatoes.
£50. HMRC might be watching. £50. Yeah. They were nice little.
What do you remember about the Europa League run, mate? Not what do you remember, like phenomenal.
What stands out?
The Juventus game.
Yeah.
Juventus game was mental. We went into that Europa League as pre-season. Like we qualified as whatever it was, first round. So I think we had 2 days training and we're straight into games. Yeah. And we just
one of them.
We just have a bit of fun along the way and just one on one. Oh, we're in the group stage. Fantastic. We've got Roma. We've got whoever it was. All right, let's have a bit of fun with these. Go to these stadiums, enjoy the experience. Oh shit, we won. Oh shit, we won. Oh, we're actually not bad. Actually, all right. Next round, quarterfinal. Last 32, 16, whatever it may be. Oh, brilliant. Wow, I tell you what, guys, it's getting tasty. The proper teams are in there. Shakhtar Donetsk, who were champions, they were unbelievable. They had Fernandinho, Willian, unbelievable team. They still to this day, I think that game at Craven Cottage, it was like watching a computer game. Bing, 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 bing. Them guys just mental. And we were just under Roy, just so organised though. And we'd wait for our chance, and we took our chances. But just watching them play was like that. They went for Eastern European back four, and then everyone else was like South American almost.
Brazilian.
Yeah, it was mad.
Was that the Ash Cloud year?
Yeah. We played semi-final.
You couldn't get somewhere, could you?
We had to get to Hamburg.
I remember, yeah.
We had to get to Hamburg. We had to drive 23 hours to get to Hamburg.
What, and you did drive it?
Yeah, we was the first leg. 23 hours we had to drive to get there. Obviously, second leg, Ash Clouds disappeared. They fly over. I was like, oh, mate. So, but that was mad. But the Juventus game was iconic. Like, unbelievable. Like,
was it?
They had some team.
Cannavaro,
centre half. Del Piero, Trezeguet. Like, honestly, it was just like who's who of their team. I was like, wowza. And yeah, for me to score in the game up against Cannavaro was special.
Especially the way it panned out as well, having to overturn that first leg deficit.
Yeah, being, we nicked a goal. Dixon who scores away from home, which is a vital goal, but they score in the second minute or third minute at Craven Cottage. So we're right up against it now. But that European run, those evenings were just real special, and we never thought we're never going to win against anybody. And we just, we had a real good team, real good understanding. Everybody knew their strengths, and yeah, we played our hearts out really, and come up with some good goals. And Cannavaro getting sent off as well. But yeah, and then it was game on, and Clint Dempsey scores that late winner. But I remember thinking, I wanted to go to extra time because it was like a boxing match and they were on there.
They were done.
And I just wanted extra 30 minutes because I'd score again. I knew I'd score, do you know what I mean? But Clint scores that chip, and yeah, mega. Absolutely mega. If you're a Fulham fan, then it's got to have been the best night of your life. It's got to be.
And then a little stint, another West London club, Queen's Park Rangers. Obviously, ended with the with another wonderful moment with that 1-0 win.
Yeah, Mark Hughes, obviously, I had at Fulham, and then Mark goes to QPR, and I had a real good thing with Mark and his backroom
Eddie
staff.
and that,
yeah.
Eddie
So I got on really well with them. They liked my banter. They enjoyed me as a person and as a player. So when he went there, I didn't get on with Martin Yeo at Fulham. And
Who was the other one before you move on at Fulham? The manager. No,
No,
were
the
you?
German
Did
boy.
you miss the German?
Magat.
Yeah.
Magat.
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
No,
You missed him.
Felix,
There's some
was
bad
it?
stories
Felix
about
Magath,
He was
Yeah.
a cannon him.
Like
by
the
all
cheese on the
accounts.
injuries and all that.
She's on the injuries, getting back from an away game at like 2:00 in the morning, turning the floodlights on because he was pissed off and
What, I'm getting training?
yeah, mate.
Yeah, get
Making
your
them get in
formation.
shape. You're not going to run around for 45 minutes. You stand in your position for 45 minutes.
Felix is getting pied, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It wouldn't have gone down.
You weren't with him, were you not?
No, I wasn't. City was though. So
Yeah,
City
City
tells.
was.
City tells the
I
story,
bet City's got a few.
City,
on it.
City tells the
I
story.
think with Digger, Simon Davis would have been there. As
yeah,
well.
Digger would have been there. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. So I missed that one, but yeah, ended up going to QPR and
Some good names at QPR when you get there, Bob.
yeah. It
Looking
was,
back, remember the team.
yeah,
Is that the where they were ploughing all the money in?
yeah. That's why I went.
That's why Bobby went.
No, yeah, they were going. Obviously, they got promoted, and it hadn't been the greatest start. I think Warnock, as I say, I played in that. Fulham beat them 6-0 at their place, at our place. Sorry, and I think it wasn't a good day for them. Youngie was in that team, wasn't he? Yeah, they were struggling. Hughesy goes in there in January, takes me, and it's all about survival, really, just staying up and staying in the league. And yeah, we managed to do that last game of the season, Man City away. So that was a eventful day.
Was that the year that they
game.
won it? The Aguero one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
remember
realise
that.
you
So obviously,
stayed up.
Hughesy was Man
City,
City, wasn't he? You know,
yeah.
so
Joey done what he done that game
Joey
as well, didn't he?
Joey did what he did, yeah.
I remember Jamie Mackey running around up front.
Yeah,
Like,
Jamie running around like a lunatic. Yeah, energy that he has. So that was a mad game. And again, another thing at the end of that game, they've obviously won the league. We've stayed up, so the whole place is like mental.
What was it? How did you stay up? That you got beat, didn't you?
We got
Yeah,
beat.
Aguero scored that goal.
Yeah, I thought. That's what I'm
Aguero
trying to
scored,
work
but the whatever the other
result
fixture
went
was
against
Okay, yeah.
didn't go for them. So
Yeah, it went for your, yeah.
So,
okay.
but we were drawing at that point, and I'm adamant. I'd come off, and I'm telling you now, if we hadn't known the result from the other game, not that we just went, go on, Man City, go and score.
They wouldn't have scored.
I don't think so. You know, like we knew a minute, 2 minutes before
That you were safe.
at full time.
Like, it was. I was shouting to Jamie Mackey, "We're safe!" Like, or you know, literally.
And there's still 2-2 in the game.
In the game. So not that we went, go and score,
yeah.
but I really think different decisions
pressure,
would have been made when you're on the ball. You know, throw-ins would have done an Arsenal and sat there for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think that. But it is what it is. But I remember getting on the coach, and we're like, right, all the boys are on it. I went, where's the gaffer? I get off the coach, run down, back into the changing room. I'm like, hey, gaffer. Like, hey, if we're not out of here in the next 5 minutes, we're not getting home today. Like, obviously, the streets will be mental.
Are going to be carnage.
So he's like, oh, yeah, sorry, Bob, sorry, yeah. So Eddie, come on. I'm literally stood there. His agent's there, Kia's there. And I'm like, come on, let's go. Like, literally almost picking up their bags. Hurry up, and on the coach we go. But, yeah.
Beers on the way back.
Yeah.
Those days
on
are
the
gone.
plane.
There ain't a crate of beer on the bus
Imagine.
anymore.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, actually.
Must have been. No, they won't be now, will they?
Is it?
Nah. They were sort of frowned upon when we were doing it, but
No, they
There
won't.
definitely won't be a crate.
no.
You might get one.
One beer. Rather have none, wouldn't you?
That's an interesting question, actually.
Is the beers on the bus now?
This season has a team. If there's
for
any
a
players,
Nah. It
stop
hasn't
for a
happened.
beer. There must be. I can't. I'm not even that.
Yeah,
I'm not
that hasn't
even-
happened
Jumped
in
off
the
at the
last.
local off license.
That
grab
hasn't
a
happened
crate.
in the last 10 years. 5 years.
One beer.
I very much doubt it.
Really?
Disappointing.
Even on a plane on the way back, on a train. A lot of teams get trains.
Yeah,
Like,
trains,
must,
yeah.
must be like, Gaffer, we want that they can have a beer.
Yeah, I
There must-
think that, but
Yeah.
you're not getting like
No,
48
let's talk
cans.
about-
Do you know what I mean?
I remember being
No,
on a
but-
plane West Ham. Like I think he might be coming back from got a good result. Man United maybe, and have a beer. Yeah. No beers on the little trolley, having the little mini Jacobs Creeks. Come on, remember them bad boys.
Toughest defender you played against?
Carvalho and Terry probably. We obviously have Rio and Vidic, but Carvalho really just very, very clever dark arts for me.
Carvalho over JT? Or...
he was used to JT.
Yeah, probably.
Pals, aren't they?
Just he did the dark arts really, really well in terms of like if I'm on the halfway line and the ball's going from our right back to sort of our left back sort of thing, as the ball's shuffling across and you're sort of going across, he would sort of step across you, or just do little things, or just clip your heel like constantly. That after 6, 7, 8 times, as the ball's going across, you're not looking at the ball. You're looking at him.
There's got to be something coming.
There's something coming, and then that's when the ball comes and he nips in front.
Yeah,
but it's always something at a corner. It's just a little pinch. Just step on your toe. Oh, sorry. Just all the time, and it takes, and you get frustrated. Obviously, that team was ridiculous. So you're normally bloody 1-2 down anyway. Then you're frustrated. The ball comes up. Stick him with one on the floor, rolls around, yellow card. You can't touch him for the rest of the game. He stands on your foot again straight after. It's just like
that's clever, isn't it?
Just mate, all the time. So like a good defender as well, real good defender. So
who was yours, Glenn?
Shawcross. Hated playing.
I was going to say to Bob, someone like you wouldn't think of.
John Terry was the best, as in like reading the game, like 3 steps ahead.
But you can't count that Chelsea side, can you?
I mean,
you just camped in.
You were just isolated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's kept possession for however long you've been defending. You get one up, turn to run, he's already there. Like bring it down his chest, like Rolls Royce.
Socks over his knees. Look at him.
But as far as like physical contest, Shawcross just every time through the back here, like BMX man.
Yeah, not nice.
Person you most enjoyed playing up front with?
Zoltan Gira.
Okay.
Zoltan Gira, I think, just because we was on literally telepathic, really, really was. He created so many goals for me, and I created chances for him, and just he was. Listen, I had a lot of good strike partners, a lot of good ones. Marlon was good, AJ was good, Carlos Tevez was good. I just think
you've gone that deep into the list. You can't leave anyone out now.
Bob.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, no, there was, but I think Zoltan really. Zolly was just had a good understanding.
England this summer, big year, but you once turned down the World Cup.
Yeah, regret. I only have 2 regrets in my career, and England was one. Yeah, that European run, that European Cup final, I probably shouldn't have even played in the final. I had an Achilles injury, and just one of those ones. Last 2-3 months of the season was just agony for me, really. Training, playing, which if I started a game at half time, if I go to stand up afterwards, it was just like absolute agony. So like I did everything that I tried to do, exercises, had injections in it, like all sorts to try and rectify and try and make it great or playable, but just couldn't. Like I say, I probably shouldn't have played in the European Cup final, but I did because it was I played 50 minutes, I think, and came off. And ultimately, Capello had come to quite a few games that season. I think, to be honest with you, European run, we had Roma, we had Juventus. Obviously, England manager, he'd come for a couple of glasses of wine with them. And I think I must have just caught his eye smacking a few people about and banging a couple of goals. So he'd come, he'd seen me, his number 2 had come to quite a few games as well. Speaking to Fabio at the end of the season, towards the end of the season, I want you to be in my squad, and I want you to come to the World Cup.
What was your initial thoughts of that? Was it like...
See, there was conversations before, so it was like, you're on our list or of players, and we'll get closer to the squad of announcing it, but you're certainly in and around it. Mm-hmm. And literally I got the call to say, look, we want you to come, but how are you with your injury? Like, what's the situation? And I sort of said, look, let me have a think about it and come back to you. And I phoned him back up and just said, look, the dilemma that I had was, obviously it's a World Cup. England hadn't really been around the boys. Not that particularly worried me. I knew most of them anyway. Yeah. But it was, if I go to South Africa, I know that I can't train. I can't train. So if I don't train, am I going to play? Well, Surely not. You're not going to pick someone that's not training. If I'm not training, are all the boys going to be like, what's this geezer even doing here? Like, do you know what I mean? I just thought, and then if I had to have an operation in the summer, I'll go and have it and be back for
Ready to
pre-season
go next year, yeah.
Or do I go to South Africa, don't play, feel like a bit of an idiot there, come back, then have the operation, miss pre-season, and I was just like,
there's a lot that goes into it. You know?
Yeah, but
people think you turned it down, but
you say that was a regret, but it sounds like you didn't really have much of a choice.
But when the World Cup's coming up now, and it's like, shit, you know what? Like
to say you could have played.
I could have been involved in an England squad that went to the World Cup. But I wouldn't have played. I think Coley ended up going in front after me, didn't he? Yeah, just he went to a World Cup, and I never went to a World Cup. It's a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth in terms of turning that down. So yeah.
And this summer. Got a chance?
Yeah, got a chance. I'm interested to see what he does with Bellingham. Man. That's my whole big thing. I think he's fit for the game, isn't he? I think Bellingham now.
I think he could be, for City.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, obviously we don't really know, but there's something between Tuchel and him, and I'm just interested to see how that pans out. Who plays in? It's not a nice job for a manager, is it? Having to pick that squad and pick that
squad. He's got hard enough picking the squad.
Yeah, let alone the 11.
He's talking Max Dowman going.
Yeah, I think for the squads coming up, Max might be involved in that, but World Cup, I don't know. I think he has to play a few more games to be involved in that. But yeah, definitely got a chance of doing something. But we always have, but it's can they put it together?
There we have it.
Before we finish, going back to you two at Brighton.
Here we go.
What, we've been playing together?
No. Glenn Murray, 285 appearances, 111 goals. Bobby Zamora, 162, 90 goals. Yeah. More goals.
Better average.
Better ratio. If he doesn't go, do you go to Brighton? If he doesn't leave Brighton, do you go to Brighton?
No,
he
doesn't. But I know Muzz has said it before a few times that I was always a driving force. That number, scoring the goals, was always a driving force.
So basically,
did you always have an eye on his?
So basically, I had a box in the Amex where my family would go all the time, and funny enough, I don't know how or why, my route to the box always took me past a big montage of Bobby, him wheeling away in the kit and like all his numbers and that, and his number of goals. And I used to think, I want to catch him. I want to catch that one. Yeah, and I've eventually managed to do. But yeah, I used to walk past that after every game. I'd go up see my family, maybe clocked a couple off them. Do you know what I mean?
One more closer. Love it. Nah, that's good, man. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, of course. How many's Danny got now? He's done 50 the other day, didn't he? Prem ones, I think. So
yeah.
That's still a long way off.
Yeah, still a long way for him. So I'd somebody to get that today's game as well, like in terms of like
longevity at one club kind of thing. Yeah. Let's see.
You're all right, mate. Your montage on the wall might be all right then.
For a little bit, mate. For a little bit.
We'll be beating that.
Thanks for watching. This has been Clutch 9 Football powered by Betway. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.